Mark, can I ask you something personal?
Of course, Sarah. What is it?
When you speak English, do you ever feel afraid?
Afraid?
Yes, afraid.
Yes. Sometimes I still do.
Really? Even now?
Even now. Not as much as before, but sometimes, yes.
What are you afraid of?
That's a deep question.
I know, but I think many people feel this fear and they don't talk about it.
You're right. We don't talk about it enough.
So let's talk about it. What is the fear, really?
The fear is not about grammar mistakes.
No?
No, that's what I thought at first. I thought I'm afraid of making grammar mistakes, but that's not the real fear.
Then what is it?
The real fear is judgment.
Judgment?
Yes, I'm afraid people will judge me. They'll think I'm not smart, or I'm uneducated, or I don't belong.
That's deeper than grammar.
Much deeper. It's not about he or she. It's about who I am, my identity.
Your identity.
Yes, when I speak my native language, I can express myself fully. I can be funny, I can be serious, I can be me.
But in English?
In English, I feel limited, like I'm showing only 10% of myself.
Only 10%.
Yes, and that's frustrating and scary.
Because people might think that 10% is all of you.
Exactly. They might think I'm boring or simple or not intelligent.
But that's not true.
I know it's not true, but the fear is still there.
This fear, when did you first feel it?
I remember very clearly.
Tell me.
I was maybe 20 years old. I went to an international event. Everyone was speaking English,
And
and I stood in the corner, silent, just listening.
you didn't speak at all?
Not at all. I wanted to speak. I had so many thoughts, so many things to say. But the fear, it paralyzed me.
What were you afraid of?
I was afraid they would hear my accent, they would hear my mistakes, and they would dismiss me.
Dismiss you?
Yes, stop listening, stop caring, just move on to someone else, someone who speaks perfectly.
That must have felt lonely.
It was lonely, very lonely. I left that event feeling invisible.
Invisible.
Yes, because if you can't express yourself, do you really exist? In that room, in that moment, I didn't exist.
That's powerful and sad.
It was, but it was also the moment that changed me.
Changed you how?
I decided I never want to feel invisible again.
So you started learning English seriously?
Yes, but not just learning, understanding the fear.
Understanding the fear.
Yes, because the fear doesn't go away by learning more grammar. It goes away by understanding where it comes from.
Let's pause here. Everyone, repeat these sentences.
The fear is not about grammar.
The fear is about judgment.
I'm afraid people will dismiss me.
I don't want to feel invisible.
Good. Let's continue.
Mark, where does this fear come from? The root of it.
I think it comes from childhood.
Childhood?
Yes. Think about it. When you're a child, you learn to speak your native language, and your parents praise you. Good job, you said a word. Everyone is supportive.
Right.
But when you learn a second language as an adult, the experience is completely different.
How?
People expect perfection, or at least competence. There's no praise for trying, only judgment for failing.
That's harsh.
It is harsh, and it's unfair, but it's the reality.
So we learn to fear mistakes.
We learn to fear mistakes. We learn to stay silent. It's safer,
Safer but lonelier.
much lonelier.
Is there another source of this fear?
Yes, I think another source is comparison.
Comparison?
Yes, we compare ourselves to native speakers, to people who speak fluently, and we think, I'll never be like them.
That comparison, it's painful.
Very painful, because it's like comparing a child to an adult. It's not fair, but we do it anyway.
Why do we do it?
Because we forget. We forget that native speakers had 20 years, 30 years to learn their language.
And we expect ourselves to be fluent in 2 years?
Exactly. We put impossible pressure on ourselves.
That pressure, it creates fear.
It creates intense fear, fear of failure, fear of never being good enough.
Mark, how did you overcome this fear?
I didn't overcome it completely.
No?
No, I still feel it sometimes, but I learned to act despite the fear.
Act despite the fear.
Yes, the fear is there, but I speak anyway.
How did you learn to do that?
I changed my perspective.
Your perspective?
Yes, I stopped seeing English as a test, and I started seeing it as a tool.
A tool?
Yes, English is not a measure of my intelligence. It's not a measure of my worth. It's just a tool for communication.
That's a big shift.
It's a huge shift. Once I understood, English is just a tool. The fear became smaller.
Because you're not being judged as a person.
Exactly. If my English is not perfect, it doesn't mean I'm not perfect. It just means my tool needs improvement,
The tool needs improvement, not you.
not me. That separation, it saved me.
That's really important.
Very important for anyone learning any language.
What else helped you?
I also changed who I listened to.
Who you listened to.
Yes. Before, I listened to the critical voices, the people who corrected every mistake, the people who made me feel small.
And now?
Now, I listen to supportive voices, people who encourage me, people who see my progress, not just my mistakes.
That makes a difference?
A huge difference. Because the voices we listen to become our inner voice.
Our inner voice.
Yes. If you listen to critical people, you become critical of yourself. But if you listen to encouraging people, you become your own encourager.
That's powerful.
It changed everything for me.
Let's practice more sentences.
English is a tool, not a test.
My tool needs improvement, not me.
I choose supportive voices.
The voices I listen to become my inner voice.
Good.
Mark, I want to talk about another fear.
What fear?
The fear of being misunderstood.
Ah, yes, that one.
You know this fear?
I know it well.
Tell me.
When I speak English, sometimes I say something and the person looks confused.
They don't understand?
They don't understand. And in that moment, I feel panic.
Panic?
Yes, my brain freezes. I think, what did I say wrong? How do I fix this? Should I repeat? Should I rephrase?
All these thoughts at once?
All at once. And meanwhile, the person is waiting, staring at me, and I feel so much pressure.
What do you do?
Before, I would give up. I would say, never mind, it's not important.
Even if it was important?
Even if it was important, because the fear was stronger than the message.
That's sad.
It is sad, because I lost so many chances to connect with people, so many potential friendships, conversations, opportunities.
What changed?
I realized something important.
What?
Being misunderstood is not the end of the world.
It's not?
No, it's just a moment, a small moment, I can try again, rephrase, use different words, draw a picture, use gestures.
Communication is flexible.
Exactly. It's flexible. There are so many ways to make yourself understood.
But we forget that when we're afraid.
We forget. We think, if they don't understand me, I failed. But that's not true.
What is true?
The truth is, communication is a collaboration. It's not all on me. The other person, they also have responsibility. They can ask questions. They can work with me to understand.
So it's a two-way street.
Exactly. A two-way street. But fear makes us think it's all our fault.
Mark, there's one more fear I want to talk about.
What is it?
The fear of losing yourself.
Losing yourself?
Yes, the fear that when you speak English, you become a different person, a lesser version of yourself.
Yes, I know that fear.
Talk about it.
In my native language, I'm confident. I'm funny. I can make people laugh. I can tell stories. I can be myself.
But in English?
In English, I'm quieter, more serious, less expressive, and that makes me feel like I'm losing parts of myself.
Like you're incomplete.
Incomplete, yes. And I wonder, is this the real me? Or am I pretending?
That's a deep existential question.
It is. And it's scary. Because if I'm not myself, then who am I?
How do you deal with this fear?
Plus, I remind myself I'm not losing myself, I'm expanding myself.
Expanding?
Yes, learning a new language doesn't replace who I am, it adds to who I am.
Like adding a new dimension?
Exactly, a new dimension. In my native language, I'm one version of me. In English, I'm another version. Both are real, both are me.
That's beautiful.
It took me a long time to see it that way.
But now you do?
Now I do. And it freed me because I'm not trying to be the same person in both languages.
You're allowing yourself to be different.
To be different, and that's okay.
Mark, what would you say to someone who's feeling all these fears right now?
I would say first, you're not alone.
You're not alone.
Millions of people feel these fears. It's normal. It's human.
What else?
Second, the fear is not your enemy.
It's not?
No, the fear is trying to protect you. It's saying, be careful. Don't get hurt.
So fear has good intentions?
Fear has good intentions, but it's overprotective, like a worried parent.
So what do we do?
We thank the fear. We say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I'm okay. I can handle this.
Talk to the fear?
Talk to the fear. Acknowledge it, but don't let it control you.
What's the third thing?
Third, speak anyway, even when you're afraid, especially when you're afraid.
Because?
Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear.
Action in the presence of fear.
Yes, you feel the fear, you acknowledge it, and then you speak anyway.
That's brave.
That's the only way.
Let's practice final sentences.
I'm not losing myself. I'm expanding myself.
Fear is trying to protect me, but I'm okay.
I acknowledge the fear, but I speak anyway.
Courage is action in the presence of fear.
Good.
Mark, thank you for sharing all of this.
Thank you for asking. These are important conversations.
They are, because the fear, it's real and it's powerful.
But it doesn't have to win.
No, it doesn't.
Everyone watching, if you feel these fears, know this.
What?
You are already brave. Just by learning a new language, just by trying.
That takes courage.
That takes so much courage, and you should be proud.
Let's review vocabulary.
Word 1. Judgment. The act of forming an opinion about someone. I fear judgment when I speak English.
Word 2. Identity. Who you are as a person. Language is connected to my identity.
Word 3. Dismiss. To treat as unimportant. I'm afraid people will dismiss me.
Word 4. Invisible. Unable to be seen or noticed. I felt invisible at that event.
Word 5. Perspective. A particular way of viewing things. I changed my perspective on English learning.
Word 6. Collaborate. To work together. Communication is a collaboration between two people.
Now, phrases.
Phrase 1. Root of. The main cause or source. What is the root of your fear?
Phrase 2. Act despite. To do something even though you feel a certain way. I act despite the fear.
Phrase 3. Two-way street. Something that works both ways. Communication is a two-way street.
Phrase 4. In the presence of. While experiencing or facing. Courage is action in the presence of fear.
Question practice.
Question 1. What is your hidden fear when speaking English?
Question 2. When did you first feel invisible because of language?
Question 3. Whose voices do you listen to? Critical or supportive?
Question 4. Can you speak even when you're afraid?
Deep questions.
Everyone, these fears are real, valid, understandable.
But they don't define you, and they don't have to stop you.
You can feel fear and still speak.
You can make mistakes and still be worthy.
You can sound different in a new language and still be yourself.
You are expanding, not losing.
Growing, not shrinking.
Remember that. Always.
Thank you all for watching.
Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.